As you know, we have a special guest tonight. Now, your players are always special,
Yep.
but Todd Rundgren is here, and I know he's enjoying the show. He's got a few fans here. Jim from Pennsylvania wants to know, Coach Kelly, were you the inspiration for any Todd Rundgren songs? I guess I have to ask Todd that.
No, I know I wasn't, though I love his writing, and I just think he's an extremely gifted writer, and I've always liked his work, and he doesn't even know this, and I'm not saying this because he's obviously here at Notre Dame, but I've always thought his writing has been spectacular, writing for songs. He's a great musician, too. I don't want to sell him short on his ability to sell records, but I've always thought his writing is excellent.
Musician, writer, producer. He's going to be up in the last segment, and we're going to get your players up next. So, Coach, thank you very much. Well, here he is, Mr. President, Corey Robinson.
How's it?
And you, of course, you're representative of what the Spirit of Harmony Foundation, Todd's foundation, is about, really kind of like a Renaissance man, and we don't use it lightly. You are still, when you're on the field, you're still the leading active returning receiver for this football team. We all know why you made the decision. We know so much more about the long-term damage concussions can do, and you decided you didn't want to have that. But student body president, all the things you do, talk about. And you were involved in all this stuff even before you stepped away as a player. You may actually be working longer now as a part-time coach because you're on the field every day. And he's really coaching. I've watched him. And the guys really listen to him. Why are you so interested in being involved in so much stuff?
I think it all comes back to my parents. And when I was growing up, we were always around a lot of different stimuli. It was always sports and music and video games and traveling. We were trying to do as much as we could. And I just never knew that you couldn't, that you could only focus on like one thing. When I was growing up, I tried to do 5 things, and I was trying to learn how to juggle them and do them well. And when I got here, it's like, no, I just play football, or I just do school, or I just do, student government. And that's not really how I was raised. So I just wanted to be able to give my best effort in a variety of fields, and I thought they all kind of poured into what it meant to have a Notre Dame education and Notre Dame experience. And I've been blessed to, be able to pour back in, 4 different aspects.
When did you first get interested in music? What's the first instrument you played?
Piano. So my dad played piano, took piano lessons. All my brothers and I took about 10 to 12 years of piano. So piano for sure.
All right. Show us what you're going to – I'll hold it up here. When did you become proficient at this?
Yeah, so
the ukulele here.
We got a little bit of the uke here. My dad and my mom loved going out to Hawaii, so we used to go out there a lot growing up. And my dad just wanted to take a little culture class. It was a Hawaiian culture, and they're teaching ukulele that day. And that was about 8 years ago. And me and my dad picked up the ukulele, and we bought 2, and then we've been playing ever since. We're self-taught, so it's awesome.
Now you're going to be backup vocals here, and
Backup
you're also
vocals,
what are you
and,
playing? You're
also percussion and shakers.
So it's not cowbell, it's shakers.
No, it's not a cowbell, no,
All
unfortunately.
Right. All right, guys, get over and get set up. We're going to bring the legend up right after this, Todd Rundgren on the Brian Kelly Radio Show. All right, folks, as promised, here he is, the legend himself, Todd Rundgren. And I was just telling Todd, this may be the first time that there are as many people here for the special guest as for the head coach.
I feel like
Don't
John
tell Brian
Mellencamp.
I said that, but people are fired up to see you, so I'll ask you the question I think a lot of fans have. Do you have a favorite song?
No, I don't. Often get these questions of like absolutes, like what's your favorite this, or
it's like what's your favorite
what was your
kid?
most memorable moment? Yeah, who's your favorite child? That sort of thing. It changes too often, I guess. I keep writing new music, so I'm often more mentally attached to what I've done recently than to the older stuff.
You have excelled at writing, producing, and performing. Some may not know you produced Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. What do you like the best?
Well, I don't get to do as much production as I used to. The record business has changed a lot. A lot of people are producing themselves because the technology has become so affordable that with a laptop and a little bit of software, you can make your own record. So that puts me out of a job for a lot of people.
But can they do it well?
Well, I learned hands-on. That's how I learned. I never went to like an engineering school or anything. I learned in the studio, built my own studio so I could learn more. So it isn't necessarily a question of a formal education so much as getting your hands in there and getting the feedback of, okay, if I do this, what does it sound like? And if I do that, what does it sound like? That's how people develop a style of production.
Now, you're going to be an artist in residence at Notre Dame in the coming week. talk to me about, and to the folks, how this came about and what your goal is. Because I know, again, the Spirit of Harmony Foundation is a big reason why you're here.
That is a principal reason. It's kind of a cooperative effort between us and Notre Dame in terms of getting the word out about the foundation, the Spirit of Harmony Foundation, whose principal goal is to get music and musical instruments and musical programs into the hands of people when they are really young, when they're first starting their education, because of the effect that it has on the way that you process sound. When you learn how to play a musical instrument, then you hear the world of sound in a different way. And it turns out that with a couple of years of more or less formal education, if you start really early, it'll change your entire life. It'll change the way you hear things for the rest of your life.
Okay, this is a live show. We have 6 minutes left, so I want to let you get over there.
We're gonna get down and
start
rock.
Playing.
Okay.
He's gonna rock. They're gonna play 2 songs. They're also, you can donate your old instruments that you don't use at the pep rally tomorrow, where he'll be playing, and at Fan Fest on Saturday.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I asked you on a day, you said no, it's kinda late. I said it's fine, I can wait, and you never called again. I like the way you dress, a big t-shirt, your panty less, beautiful, you're nothing less, but I just can't win, girl, you give me nothing. No, I'm flying on this plane across the country, I'm insane, no, I'm in love. I probably shouldn't go, but I believe there's still hope. I'm at the bottom of the ocean looking at last Friday night. I caught you swimming in the light. The way you danced, what a sight. I had nothing to say. I started walking over there. Your private eyes caught my stare. I tried to flirt, you didn't care. You told me to go away, and I'm flying on this plane across the country. I'm insane, no, I'm in love. I probably shouldn't go, but I believe there's still hope. I'm at the bottom of the ocean looking up, flying on this plane across the country. I'm insane, no, I'm in love. Probably shouldn't go, but I believe there's still hope. I'm at the bottom of the ocean looking. Butterfly, far, far away. Would you mind if I chose to stay? 'Cause I don't really know you too well. I wonder, should I go? I asked you on a day. You said, yeah, let's hit a shade. Some people say our love was fake, and you never cried again. And I'm flying on this plane across the country. I'm insane, no, I'm in love. Probably shouldn't go, but I believe there's still hope. I'm at the bottom of the ocean looking up, flying on this plane across the country. I'm insane, no, I'm in love. I probably shouldn't go, but I believe there's still hope. I'm at the bottom of the ocean looking, at the bottom of the ocean looking. I'm still drowning in the ocean looking.
That was Corey Robinson, for those of you living at home. Corey, did you write that as well?
Local boy,
Corey
local
wrote
boy.
it too. All right. What are you guys going to play us out on? We got 2 minutes left in the show, but just play as long as you want.
Here we
This
go.
crowd won't mind.
Here we go now. I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day. Everybody now. I don't want to play. I just want to bang on the drum all day. Ever since I was a tiny boy, don't want no candy, I don't need no toy. I took a stick and an old coffee can, I pound on that thing till I got blisters on my hand because I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day. I don't want to play. I just want to bang on the drum all day. I'm in the older, they think I'm a fool. The teachers told me I should stay after school. She caught me pounding on the desk with my hands, while my legs were so hot I made the teacher wanna dance, and that's why I don't wanna work. I want to bang on the drum all day. I don't want to play. I just want to bang on the drum all day. And when I bang, I sing. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Every day when I get home from work, I feel so frustrated. The boss is a jerk. And then I get my sticks, go out to the shed, and I pound on the drum like it was our boss's head because I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day. I don't want to play. I just want to bang on the drum all day. One more time now. I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day. Melekaliki-maka. I don't want to play. I just want to bang on the drum all day.
Todd Rundgren, Corey Robinson, Scott Daly. That'll do it. Good night, everybody, and go Irish.